Well, I am pleased to be joined here today with Karen Baker, the Executive Director of the Yolo Food Bank, and I'm Kerry Wood, the CEO of the Sacramento Region Community Foundation. Glad to have you, Karen. And here I'm going to throw a question at you right at the top here. How are things going with the programs and the
Wow.
partnerships? Love to hear more.
Well, thanks again for the generosity of the Sac Region Community Foundation and the $1 million we received. We are killing it. We have delivered in 3 months 1,200 food boxes to Esparto and Winters. Everything's on track. We've had 18 gleaning events where we've collected more than 24,000 pounds of food that have gone out the door to families in need, and are building those partnerships, those harvest partnerships with our farmers, and working side by side with our volunteers.
That's wonderful. And how is the locally grown food being utilized by the Harvest Program?
Well, what's great is we have over 59 different public distributions each month. So that food is going immediately out the door the second we pick that apricot, that peach, those onions and tomatoes, potatoes. We get those right out the door to families in need throughout the county. So West Sacramento, Davis, Woodland, Esparto, Winters, Madison, you name it.
So, what emerging issues are you seeing? What are some growing needs you're hearing in the community, especially with so many nonprofits affected by the funding cuts?
Well, one of the great things I think the Sac Region Community Foundation invested in was a community assessment that we're just wrapping up. And in this wonderful assessment, we had 100% participation from all of the food insecurity nonprofits in our community. And what they have let us know is that while our Sutter Health partner agency store has great products that they put into their food pantries, they really need some basics like rice is probably the number one demand, as well as more protein products. And then an interesting one for me was spices and herbs. If you think about it, whenever you need spices, they're very expensive at the store. And yet, if you're feeding your family some basic vegetables, rice, without spices, it isn't very exciting. So I thought that was kind of an interesting surprise.
That's really good to know. And the work that you're doing, your team at Yellow Food Bank is doing, has just been incredible. And I'd love to ask you, how can the community, how can listeners help?
Well, we need more volunteers. We've got 2,000 of them, if you can believe it, that help with our distributions and our food collection, etc. And we need more working our harvests. We always can use that. We're always looking for more farms. There's over 1,000 farms in Yolo County, and we've got so many of them involved and engaged with a food bank. But if any farmers are out there hearing this, we'd love to work out a partnership with you through our harvest program, made possible from the Sac Region Community Foundation.
It takes a village, as they say, and in this case,
Indeed.
it's so true, isn't it?
You bet. And I can't thank the Sac Region Community Foundation enough. If it wasn't for the Impact Fund, we would never have received such a monumental gift that has made such a difference in our community. I mean, we are able to really establish successful programs that can now live on. So thank you.
Well, and thanks to our donors as well. It's a
Amen.
partnership that goes in so many different ways. So thank you.